A new Tampa Bay Business Journal hits newsstands today, and as always, editor Alexis Muellner is here now with some of the week's big stories. Good morning and happy Friday.
Happy Friday. What a week.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Well, you've got an exciting story this week about the Belleview Biltmore Hotel. Of course, there had been talk about preserving the entire hotel.
Right.
Now we're down to just the grand ballroom. Is that right?
Well, it's a story we've talked a lot about here and in the Business Journal, and it's really a lightning rod for the folks in Bel Air and our entire community. This is a hotel that Henry Plant in 1897 first opened and has been the focus of a lot of attention because it's in real disrepair. There's black mold, there's coyotes that live there. We've been in there and there's pictures on our website of its current situation. It pits preservationists and business interests, and there's a really desire to preserve this, and there's been a couple of owners, but the recent owner is a guy named Mike Cheesem, who has a track record of building communities, and what he's proposing is a kind of a plan to have some townhomes and some residential use, tear down a lot of the structure, but retain the ballroom as a way to kind of create some community focal point. And
so this is sort of a compromise, basically.
Well, that's kind of what it would appear. I mean, a couple months ago, we thought, you know, this is really going to hit the wrecking ball. It's really time because there's no way sort of to make it work from a profit point of view. It costs a lot to preserve these kinds of buildings, and you kind of have to bite the bullet. But there's still some hope that the Biltmore, in some form, would be saved. There may be a small hotel off to the side, but again, we're watching it closely, and it's a really emotional topic.
Yeah, absolutely. Interesting, though.
Very much so.
Right, Tampa and St. Pete have landed spots on a national ranking of best cities to start a business.
Yeah, I think this is great, and when you think about it, we have a very entrepreneurial spirit here. This is one of the most networking-centric places on earth, and there's a lot of support. There are things like the USF Small Business Development Center. There's a real startup community here. We've had some shared services, which means big companies are housing operations here, and so I think there's a lot of really a sort of enterprise energy here, and that's not surprising and exciting, and we should build on that momentum.
Absolutely. Also, the marketing team for the Tampa Bay Rays is unveiling a new plan for the 2014 season. What's this all about?
It's called Raise Up, and they weren't talking about sort of the gospel of that, and you know, all religious intentions aside, but they think that they can build on their winning records, 6 seasons of a winning record, and their players are very popular, and it's a very simple, and they're focusing on some flexible planning and technology, and you know, these guys have been together 9 years, and we had some stories yesterday about that, about their plan, and every year they have to come up with something different. Leisure dollars are tight, but the Rays are trying to put some smart marketing stuff together, and we'll see what happens.
I hope it's a winner.
And they win too.
Absolutely. Always good to see you, Alexis.
You too, dear.
And for more Business Journal headlines, go to our website, abcactionnews.com/marketplace.